well, Gabrielle is always a good one. I was gonna do my little sing-along. Okay, well, I have at least 1 second on the sing-along. So I'm Seth Hillary, I'm doing original songs. And this is just a silly little song, and I really like it because it's not just fun and it's a sing-along, but it's also a celebration of songs and songwriting, and it goes like this. I want to write a song with no reason in particular. Don't want to make it long. I'd rather keep it simpler. So here it is. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. You know, I feel good, feeling real good. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum. Just throwing in some words to carry on the melody, create another verse, leave it as my legacy. So here it is. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. You know, I feel good, feeling real good. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum. The song doesn't need a reason, it's just a little rhyme. It doesn't need a deeper meaning if it's a good time. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. You know, I feel good, feeling real good. So sing it with me, sing it with me, sing it with me. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum, ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum. So to answer Violet's question, yes, these are all songs I wrote. These are all originals. Oh, and thank you so much, Audrey. I really appreciate you. And I'm going to pin your comment. So I'm Seth Hillary. I'm doing all original songs. Again, I mentioned the one exception is every once in a while I will throw in a Grateful Dead cover because I'm such a big Deadhead. But I do original songs. And I have an upcoming single, which I haven't scheduled the release date yet, which is a tribute to the Grateful Dead guitarist Bob Weir. I wonder if I should play that now. I feel like I want to play songs that are catchy and that'll draw in new listeners. It's still the beginning of the live. So let me just play this one little fun, more love song. And then maybe we'll do something slower, or, you know. So some of you know this song too. Sitting on the sofa, swiping right and left. One lonely night, darker than the next. An empty bed, waiting for me. No ray of hope I could see. Then fast as a flash from the sky came the one who opened my eyes. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. Hair as red as fire, eyes of emerald green, a heart of gold from out of a dream. She brings color to my world, makes the flame inside me burn. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. night. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. A greater glare than a solar flare. She electrifies the air. Aurora is the light of my life. Her aura shines through the night. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. You can't know how much I adore her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. Like a burst from the stars, she brightens my heart. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. My love overflows in the glow of Aurora. So is Heather still here? I just remember Heather asked for this Got One Thing to Say, and I don't know if Modro is still here. Oh, you know what? I forgot to click on, oh, am I going to blow it? If I misclick, the whole thing goes away. All right. We took care of that. Another detail, oh, one more detail that I keep forgetting is this little app that keeps track of milestones. Oh, and thank you so much, Idhe, for the heart me and Jenna for the 2 roses. I really appreciate you, and thank you for the love and support. Your support keeps the songs coming, as I like to say, because it's true. And Alice, thank you for the follow. If you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already following me. And thank you, Crystal. I don't know if Heather's still here, but she requested this song earlier. Just got one thing to say. It's nothing really new, the same as yesterday. I love you. I see your pretty face. A single thought comes through. Just got one thing to say. I love you. That's almost a compliment. I hope you don't mind if I repeat myself. It's just that you can get to me like no one else. When you take my breath away, there's not much I can do. Just got one thing to say. I love you. There are times when I like to go on and on. Share a story, get a few things off my chest. Being with you right now, all those words are gone. There are only 3 that say it best. I love you. Just got one thing to say. I love you. Oh, thank you so much, user. Thank you so much. So these are all songs that I wrote. If you like these songs, I wrote them. And thank you, Don, for the rose. And I appreciate all the love and support that you are sending. If you can see the live goal, we're shooting for Play For You tonight because I love to play for you. So that is the live goal. So I don't know, I have this song. It's gonna be my next single, so I should play it. I don't know how many of you, well, I'm just gonna play it. So I wrote the song, I'm a big Deadhead, and their rhythm guitar player, Bob Weir, passed away last month. And I wrote this song as a tribute to him. And I really like the song, and I hope you will like it too, whether or not you are a Deadhead. And it goes, from the day you got me dancing and you made time disappear, your music was like magic, the rhythm of the years, through the ups and downs of my life, you sent joy to fill my ears, like a daydream in the sunshine. You're the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. The recordings you left behind you will never disappear. So for me, you'll always be the rhythm of the years. No one could do the things you did with your songs and your guitar. You may be gone, but still you strike a chord inside my heart. I got on, the bus got off, and the music never stopped. So that's going to be my next single. I don't have the release date yet. Oh, thank you so much. Who sent the... Oh, my goodness. I got all these messages here. Let's see. Somebody whose name I can't see sent your awesome star music album, freestyle, 4 heart puffs. And you're awesome. You are awesome. Oh, the saddest country song. Galvin is asking for the world's saddest country song. Oh my God, I don't know if I can make it through this without bursting out in tears. I hope I got the Kleenex nearby. You all really, thank you so much. Crick, thank you so much. I'm pinning your comment. Oh, I didn't see any haters. There's one guy on saying something weird things. He's like insulting me and complimenting me at the same time. So, but I'm gonna do the world's saddest country song by request. Get the Kleenex out. You'll definitely need it. And it goes like this. If love had a butt, I'd kick it for treating me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you-know-what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. I guess love had a good laugh, but I wasn't joking. I bought the ring, the dream, the whole 9 yards. I had it so bad, left myself wide open. Took a big old sucker punch and went down hard. If love had a butt, I'd kick it for treating me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you-know-what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. I go all Chuck Norris on that sorry sack of spit. Teach old love to think about who it's messing with. If love had a butt, I'd kick it for treating me this way. I'd tell it just where to stick it for sticking me with all this pain. I'd settle this face to face with that heartbreaking son of a you-know-what. I'd kick it if love had a butt. Yeah, I'd kick it if love had a butt. Hey everybody, thank you. I am Seth Hillary doing original songs. Thank you so much. Well, they can if they try. Oh, Emily. Oh, thank you so much for the play for you. We're now halfway to the live goal. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for the love and support. You know, your love and support keeps the songs coming, so please, thank you so much. Somebody's asking me to sing Ozzy. You wouldn't want to hear me sing metal songs, but I do originals. These are all songs I wrote. The one exception being the occasional Grateful Dead cover I'll throw in, but if you want to hear songs that you won't find anywhere else, you are in the right place. Okay, so what should I do next? Galvin, you still here? And thank you everybody for liking the live, and don't forget to follow me if you're not already doing that, and share the live, and if you can send your support, that is totally appreciated. By the way, I'm actually thinking about changing the time of this live, or trying a different time next week, like maybe in the afternoon. Oh, Ashley, thank you so much for sharing the live. Emil, is it Emil? Is that what I said? Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So, I actually do enough. Somebody asked for enough. And I do that sometimes. I probably don't do enough, but I really love to do enough. And I'm going to play enough because somebody requested it. Somebody whose name I can't quite figure out how to pronounce. And I know, Galvin, you've requested the song in the past, right? I keep on looking back at all I haven't done, the sweet success, if I had only, the moves that didn't work, the people that I've hurt, the thinking I deserve it when I'm lonely. This beating myself up is such a waste. It's time to give myself a break. So enough of the guilt, enough of the shame, enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I still can hear that voice come piercing through the years, commanding me to blame myself. It's time to let that go. By now I ought to know I'm worth as much as anybody else. I'm gonna let the tears fall where they may. Remind myself that I'm okay. So enough of the guilt, enough of the shame, enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I have my moments, I have my good days, I've got my inner strength, and I've got of the shame. Enough shrinking back when I hear my name. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. A little more compassion, a little more self-love, a lot more realization that I am enough. I am enough. I am enough. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Oh, Julia. So somebody asked me, why do I have a dark room? And you know, honestly, the answer is, I found out that more people click on my live when the room is dark. So I tried to make it as dark as I could. You know, I started lightening the room and I was getting a smaller audience. And when I darkened the room, the audience became bigger. I can't get it dark enough though. I rearranged the furniture and I got a new webcam. And I want to have it really dark. I had to put on a little filter to make the room a little darker actually. So that's why. So I don't know, you all like that song? I don't know if it's time to do Forgive 2 or if I should keep the tempo up. You know, I haven't done my recent single. I found out I'm getting a lot of views, more views on my videos for my song We Don't Want To than any other song. So I feel like I should do that song. And it's my not my current single, it's my last single. Oh, that song, One Great Nation? Yeah, you know, I hesitate to do that song because it's of the subject matter, but I might do it. If I do We Don't Want To and people like it, I might play One Great Nation. That's possible. We blame our woes on woke and on immigration. We must fight for the rights of the privileged few. We hear it on podcasts and our favorite stations. Whoever tells us different is fake news. We can't tell what's real and what's made up. We take the bull spit in through eyes wide shut. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We can research, we can check our facts, a little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that, it's that we don't want to. One owns 7 homes and a private island, while tens of millions struggle to make rent. There's a scammer and a fraud who won't stop lying. That's who we elect as president. We get less of the pie while they grab more. We swallow all their lies as our main course. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We can research, we can check our facts, a little work to take our power back. It's not that we don't know all that, it's that we don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. We got hate we'd rather hold on to. We could learn, but we don't want to. The ones with the bucks control the information. They're in luck with our cooperation. We see what we want to see. We hear what we want to hear. We can look past our fear, but we don't want to. We can listen to the other side, take a risk, and open up our minds. We could see We don't want to. We don't want to. We don't want to. Before we lose it all. This is a wake-up call. We need to learn, even though we don't want to. What's some advice? Well, learn an instrument, I guess. Seriously? Is that true, Galvin? If that's true, I'm glad to hear it. Did you follow the money? Should I do follow the money? Or I have this other song that came before We Don't Want To. That's kind of on the same. Well, these songs are. All kind of like that, on the same sort of general theme. But this one, I do. Isabella, I do. And I also have, I should mention my website. You can not only stream, but also download my songs from our website. I also have artist merch there. And some of the merch is based on my lyrics. Actually, should I do Being Me? I haven't done that in a while. I guess I did it last time. So I have a t-shirt made up from this song. This is a... Now maybe I'm so indecisive as to what to play next. My set lists are totally unplanned, as you may be able to tell. All right, let's just do this one. They said it, you heard it. On cable news, you read it somewhere in a social media post. You saw it recorded in a YouTube video, repeated again by your favorite podcast host. The way I heard the story is much different. I wonder if since we both have strong opinions, how do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight? Who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's fooling us when so much is at stake? Have we both made certain to verify the facts and really looked into how credible is the source? And have we considered who profits from the hate and division of the information war? Anyone can fall for the deception. I'm asking you and me the same questions. How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight and who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who's using us when so much is at stake? How often do we listen to the other side? If evidence were given, would we change our minds? How do we know we're right? How do we know what's true? How do we know who's shooting straight? Who's lying to who? How do we know what's real? How do we know what's fake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? How do we know who we can trust when so much is at stake? So much is at stake. So much is at stake. Oh, thank you, Galvin. I'm so glad you like the song. That too is available on my website, as well as all the streaming platforms. So I'm Seth Hillary. These are all songs I wrote. If you like them, I wrote them. And of course, I wrote them even if you don't like them. Oh, I got to pin your comment. Don't forget, Galvin, you can also pin comments. Oh, thank you so much, Julia. Thank you so much. And if you're enjoying my live, don't forget to follow me if you're not already following me. And share the live. Invite your friends. And if you can support me, that would be totally awesome and appreciated. The live goal tonight, which you can see, some of you can see at the top of your screen, the live goal is play for you, because I love to play for you. Oh, and now I got some more comments that I missed because Reese, thank you. Well, Raul, I guess we'll have to disagree. We'll have to agree to disagree. Really? Well, now I feel like I have to play the song we were just talking about, Galvin, because I got somebody who thinks they're making America great. You know, everybody. You know, it's so funny. The people who are against MAGA actually want to make America great. Everybody in America wants to make America great. It's just that there's a right way and a wrong way. So I wrote a song about what the right way, in my humble opinion, is to make America great. And that's not it. And I'm going to do that song now at the risk of whatever. How does it start? All the angry words and crossing swords, where politics is like a sport. The red team and the blue, we all pick a side. The goal is just to make the other team cry. But we're not just some elephants and donkeys. We need to come together for our country. One great nation, that's our foundation. 50 states united, we all lose when we're divided. This solid common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. We don't need to agree on all that much. Just this land we love belongs to all of us. No talk of spilling blood, no seizing control. Here we settle things at the polls. We wave our flags and sing our songs of freedom. It's time we start to act like we believe them. One great nation, that's our foundation. 50 states united, we all lose when we're divided. This common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. The haters on TV keep on talking louder. They're separating you and me just for their own power. So let's ignore them. We can't afford them. 'Cause one great nation, that's our foundation. 50 states united, we all lose when we're divided. This common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. This common ground we live on is what we've got to build on. That's how we make America great. That's how we make America great. Thank you, Hopi. Thank you so much. Oh, Galvin, are you on two places at once? There's somebody, Galvin, in two different places. Oh, you are? Okay, awesome. So, you know, I started writing because there's so much misinformation going on. And that's why people get, you know, they vote against their own interests because of all this misinformation. So I wanted to write a song about that. And I ended up writing that one instead. But I gave it a few more shots and I ended up writing several songs on it. I played two of them. I'm going to play another one. this one's also really important. Although there are some things in this song you may not, if you don't follow carefully what's happening, some of these references, you may not know what I'm talking about, but I'll be happy to explain it. Turn on the news, there's endless raging and whining about groomers, elites, and radical thugs coming after us. Somebody's trying real hard to keep us divided, as the haters keep searching for things to make sound scandalous. It's easy to get swept up in this culture war, till you see who the outrage machine is really working for. There's a trail to the boss's door. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Owners of private jets get richer and richer, while the fountain of fear's favorite party cuts their taxes. Their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, 'cause that's really all a super PAC is. It's pay to play like their corporate donors want it. You and me take a back seat to their profits. Follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. They know voters would kick them to the curb if we were watching what they do. So they get us mad and they keep us scared, 'cause they sure don't want us to follow, follow, follow the money. Who gives and gets what? Gotta watch the flow of the funding, top down and back up. The fat cats and their flunkies are also power hungry. Who pulls the levers? As ever, follow the money. Who pulls the levers? Go get her. Follow the money. Thank you, Hopi. So, there's a couple of things in that song, in the second verse, that maybe if you don't follow current events carefully, you may not know what I'm talking about there, but especially the last two lines. I said the 5 men in robes, their 5 men in robes made it legal to bribe politicians, and they is the president and the party whose presidents appointed these 5 men, and I'm talking about the 5 Supreme Court justices, all men in the year 2010, who basically voted to legalize bribery by with a Supreme Court decision known as Citizens United, which lifted any limits on campaign contributions through what is now called a super PAC. So that's the next line. That's all a super PAC is. PAC is an acronym, PAC, for Political Action Committee, and that's what allowed like Elon Musk to donate $250 million to the presidential race, and then he got himself appointed to this position where he could just stop all the investigations that were going on into his companies. So that's what that's a reference to. And those 5 justices were all appointed by Republican presidents, and Republicans are the ones who keep cutting taxes for the billionaires. So that's all I'll say on that matter. Well, I'm glad I could, spread this important information. I'm not really a political live, but I do write political songs. I have several of them because I'm kind of, I'm obsessed with politics, really. So, that's why they focus on these like manufactured outrage culture war stuff. They want people talking about bathrooms. They don't want people talking about how three people control more wealth than half the country combined. Three individuals have more wealth than 150 million Americans combined. They don't want you talking about that. They want you talking about bathrooms. So that's why they do all this culture war stuff all the time. So that's why I wrote all the songs about that topic. So I'm Seth Hillary, by the way. These are original songs. Should I do? I know you asked for "Forgive" too a while back. Oh, funny. Great minds think alike, and so do we. So this is a switch. I also write songs about like mental health, and I did one earlier. Enough, and this is another one of those. You called me stupid. You called me lazy. You called me selfish. You betrayed me. Now every day I carry round the pain, but it hurts me more to hold on to the blame. I forgive you. I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. Can't shake this feeling. I should be perfect. I can be brilliant. Or else be worthless. It always feels like I did something wrong. But I've been way too angry, far too long. I forgive you. I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. You hurt me more than you could know, but that all happened long ago. Now it's up to me to stand on my 2 feet. I forgive you. I really have to. I'm tired of going through hell. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. I forgive you. Now all I have to do is learn to forgive myself. Thank you, everybody. Again, I'm Seth Hillary if you're just joining. Well, I'm Seth Hillary even if you're not just joining. And these are all songs that I wrote. If you like these songs, I wrote them. And of course, even if you don't like them, I also wrote them. And if you're enjoying, don't forget to follow me if you're not already. And share the live, and if you can support me, that would be totally awesome. Some of you can see the live goal up there where we need one more play for me tonight. We're going for play for you, I'm sorry, because that's what I want to do. I want to play for you, and I will play for you either way. But if we can reach the live goal, I will be so much happier playing for you. Oh, thank you so much. So, I want to play, okay, I can do Gabrielle, but I want to do this other song. I haven't done this one recently. This is another song that has a message that is important to me personally. And I know it's about, I haven't reached my goals yet, but I'm not giving up. But it's also about, no matter what age you're at, keeping the dream alive and This is actually one of the songs I made a T-shirt about, or which you can. There's a line from this song that I converted into a T-shirt, and I haven't done this one recently, and I really like this song, and it means a lot to me, and hopefully it might mean something to you. And sometimes when people ask me, "How old are you?" Well, here's the answer to that. Here's the answer to that question. When somebody asks me how old I am, here's the answer. Wait, I haven't done this in so long. I can't remember how it goes. A child's birthday's a party with their friends. When mine feels like a countdown to the end, I look back on the distance I have come. There are doors I still wanna open up. My body's past its prime, but mostly working fine, and I've still got time to hunt treasure. It's easy to believe that I'm too old to dream, but I'm young enough to know better. The clock is ticking till the day it's not. While I'm kicking, I'll give it all I've got. My plans maybe aren't meant to be, but a ray of hope is just enough for me. My body's past its prime, but mostly working fine, and I've still got time to hunt treasure. It's easy to believe that I'm too old to dream, but I'm young enough to know better. When all is done and I'm laid to rest, I'll be at peace if I've done my best. I'm on a quest. My body's past its prime, but mostly working fine, and I've still got time to hunt treasure. It's easy to believe that I'm too old to dream, but I'm young enough to know better. It's easy to believe that I'm too old to dream, but I'm young enough to know better. I'm young enough to know better. I'm young enough to know better. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Andrew, for the follow and for the share and for the like. I'm Seth Hillary. These are all original songs. So that song, the line, "A ray of hope is just enough for me," I turned it into like T-shirts, and I think right now there's a T-shirt on our website. They look like this. I actually have this mouse pad at my desk. I don't know if you can see this, but it says, "A ray of hope is just enough for me." Anyway, you can get that at my website. The links are in my profile. And, oh, wait, who's leaving? Who is leaving? I see, good night. Is that Hopi you're leaving? You know, I'm thinking of changing the time. I've been doing this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9. I'm thinking of trying like Sunday afternoon maybe, or at 4 o'clock next week, or maybe even Tuesday afternoon. Although I can't do Tuesday afternoon on a regular basis because sometimes I have to do errands during the day. But Sunday, I could possibly do afternoon, and I'm just... Oh, Hopi, thank you for the heart me and the dolphin. Thank you so much. Okay, well, maybe I'll try that. I was going to do it today, but I thought maybe I should announce it first. But I'm not sure I'll be able to do it, but I'll... See, it's really weird. The attendance has been varying so much. You know, Sunday night was a good night, then the last couple of Sundays haven't been good, but tonight's been pretty good. Now, you know, I did an unscheduled live on Friday, which was release day of my new single, and I had the best attendance I've had in 2 years. So I don't know if Friday afternoon is a good time or just just happened to be that Friday because I've done other Friday afternoons and not had that kind of attendance. So I don't know. I'm still, I thought I had my schedule all set. I messed around with different times, and then I thought, okay, I'll go back to this. But I don't know. I'm still, open to experimentation. So Galvin requested this song. This is a true story about a real person. Mary! Oh my God, how are you? I can't believe you're here. So Mary she's also she's a really amazing songwriter, and she's also a great singer. And I can't believe you're here, Mary. I don't know if you've ever heard the song of mine. I don't know how many of my songs you've heard. But this is what I wrote this one all the way back in 1990, and it seems to go over pretty well, so I still play it. But this is a real song about a real person. So Mary Coppin, everybody, Coppin. Go check her out. Not now, because you're in my live, but check her out later. Try to picture her. Her hair like a veil of gold. There aren't any words. Her face like a tale untold. There's a hunger we share, and she gives me a stare with eyes that could melt the cold. I can see paradise, but her flames turn to ice. She locks up her soul. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, a vision in the night. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you are the morning light. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I've got you in my sight, but I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Try to picture her. Her heart wears a coat of steel. Woman of the world, a mask that can seem so real. I can see in her eyes, underneath her disguise, the fear of a lonely child, afraid of a part deep down in her heart that wants to run wild. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, you're crying deep inside. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, and so you run and hide. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, together we can fly, but I cannot find you, cannot bind you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. Many years ago, they taught you to be oh so strong. You built a wall of stone, and you fought your pain alone too long. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, why don't you take my hand? Gabrielle, Gabrielle, I'm the one who understands. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, your wish is my command, but you won't receive me, won't believe me, won't deceive me, and I can't stand back no more. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, oh, echoes from the dark. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, still tearing you apart. Gabrielle, Gabrielle, it's not too late to start, but I cannot bend you, cannot mend you, can't defend you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot find you, cannot bind you, can't unwind you, and I can't stand back no more. I cannot take you, cannot break you, cannot shake you, and I can't stand back no more. Thank you so much. Oh, who said that? Who said I'm good at writing songs? Oh, Julia, thank you so much. And hey, Command, it's so good to see you. So after that song, I'm always tempted to do Here We Are, because You know, right after Gabrielle came into my life, I met somebody else and we're still together. But I'm also tempted to do, because we're doing oldies, I'm also tempted to do the car song that Galvin, you know this song. But I could always be talked into doing maybe a different song. I'm actually maybe can only do one more song because I'm starting to, it might already, that should probably be my last song anyway, because I'm starting to notice the fatigue. But I'm going to fail the marshmallow test and do one more. So which should it be? Here We Are, or should it be the car song? The old funny car song. Okay. All right. So, you know, I wrote this for a project. The project never happened, but and I know I've told this story before. But I did get 3 songs recorded on this label, but they never really. They recorded the songs. They released these. They were cassette albums. They were all car songs. They called the company Carheads Records, and they produced what they called Carheads Car Sets. So the first was they did a rock album and a country album, and they also did a doo-wop album. My doo-wop song didn't make it, but I got 2 songs on the rock album and 1 on the country album. I keep thinking I really ought to learn one of these rock songs because it's pretty good. But then they were going to do a novelty album, and this song was going to be on it, but they never actually distributed the cassettes. You know, they had all these great plans, but they never followed through on it. So I didn't make anything off of that, but it was my first industry recognition. I got songs recorded. So anyway, babe, I used to make your motor run. Now Johnny Hot Rod is making you hum. You overheat behind my back. Now let me tell you what I'm driving at. Blow it out your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taking for a ride. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you can blow it out your tailpipe. Your little Johnny keeps you out till dawn, fogging your windows, tooting your horn. Well, while you're purring in his body shop, I won't be playing no traffic cop. Blow it out your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taking for a ride. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you can blow it out your tailpipe. We had a love-bound breakdown, but don't you bother calling AAA. Taking a backseat to another man's a toll that I just won't pay. Blow it at your tailpipe, baby. I won't be taking for a ride. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, you can blow it out your tailpipe. If you think you're gonna keep me spinning my wheels all night, blow it out your tailpipe. Thank you, Systematic. Mary, you still there? I guess Mary just popped in and out, huh? Now I feel like doing that. There's one other song. You know, I played Job Search Blues, which is the first song I ever wrote. There's only 2 songs now because I revived one other song recently that I wrote before music school that I still play, and I'm so tempted to do that one. But it's kind of similar to Gabrielle in a way. It's in the same key, and it's. But anyway, even if I don't do any more songs, what I'm doing now, as some of you know, see, I'm picking on the guitar and I'm yapping. So I'm not just idle chatter. This is actually, I'm performing yap music for you people. So this is Yap Music. It's Yappy Hour. Aha! Gazelle! So I do all original songs. The one exception being. Oh, thank you so much, Julia. Oh, you love Yap music. I'm sorry, I misread that as to I love your music. But either way, I'm so happy to hear that. It's Yappy Hour. I don't know how long Yappy Hour will last tonight. Oh, we got to 900 views. This is so weird. It's actually really weird because Friday, I was on for just a little over an hour. It was supposed to be 25 minutes to play my new single. And then after 25 minutes, there were 30 people in the room. And then it got up to 40 people. So I ended up staying an hour, but the total views was just over 900. And tonight, there were at one point 14 viewers as opposed to 40 on Friday, but we got almost the same number of views. So I don't understand how this whole view thing works. But I'm still trying to get back to where I was in 2024 when there were 200 people in the room at a time. Believe it or not, that was like every night. Oh, we got 30 new followers tonight. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. And if you're enjoying the live, don't forget to follow me. We got 46 new followers on Friday and 30 tonight. This is really amazing. Really, thank you so much, everybody. And if you want to support me, please, your support keeps the songs coming. And Wales, you're still there. Thank you. And go to my website. You can both stream and download my music there. You can also get my artist merch, and you can sign up for the Seth Heads newsletter. I also have a Discord. Please join the Discord. All the links are in my profile. And by the way, the live goal, some of you can see, we need one more play for you to get to the live goal. I know I'm probably not going to play. Well, I'm playing for you right now. I'm playing for you Yap music. So I can still play for you. And if you can't see that, you can still support me through my profile. Julia, thank you for being here. I hope you'll come back. I've been doing this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 New York time. I'm considering, like, maybe next Sunday trying afternoon around 4 instead, between 4 and 4:30. We'll see how it goes. You know, tonight's attendance is better than the last 2 Sundays. So I don't know if I should mess with the schedule or not. But last Friday was like, there were 40 people in the room at one time, and that felt really great. I don't know what we got to do to get back to that more consistently, but tonight there've been like 7 to 12 people most of the time, which is really also pretty darn good. But like I said, 2 years ago, when I first started, like in the summer and fall of 24, there were like 200 people in the room at a time. I don't know what changed. Well, actually somebody asked me earlier about the dark background. Actually, I noticed, I'm thinking back, what's different? And I finally realized, actually this was the agency, which is really good. Talenture Agency is really great. But they told me that I should get a light. So I did. I went out and bought this. They said to get a pole lamp. So I went out. What am I doing? Oh, here it is. And I got this pole lamp. And it lit up the background. And it changes colors. So I started, and I didn't make the connection because it happened really slowly. But the view started going down, and I was trying to piece together, and I was trying everything I could think of. And then I finally realized maybe it was the dark background. And I was asking, Gemini to help me figure this out, and ChatGPT, and then Gemini also thought, yeah, it's the dark background. So we figured out, I've rearranged the furniture, and I have a new webcam, so it's hard to get it as dark as it used to be. Oh, thank you, little Caesar. You are the GOAT. So, the back wall's closer, so it's harder to darken it. And the webcam has a, big sensor, so it adds light. So we figured out try to get it as dark as possible. And I added a filter to, slightly darken the background and brighten my face a little bit. So yeah, the views are higher than they were in 2025. They're still not back to where they were in 2024, but maybe. Oh, and thank you for the 3 more followers. Thank you, Steve. An OG. What's an OG? And where is Jax? Bailey and Jax, ever since I made them moderators, they haven't been back. Or Jax popped in once. I don't understand. They became moderators and then I haven't seen them. Oh. Well, that's good. But where is he? Where's Jax? Tell him he needs to come back. Barbara, how are you? So I'm Seth Hillary. I do original songs and, as you can see right now, Yap music. I'm doing Yap music. I would do more songs, but as some of you know, if you've been following me, you know that I have chronic fatigue from long COVID. And whenever I say that, I play this little riff, because that is the intro from my song Long Haul, which I wrote about this long COVID chronic fatigue and what it's like. And that song, I haven't played it recently, but it is on my I am enough. You are enough. We are all enough. But right now I'm performing Yap music because it's not as much exertion as singing. And I don't want to get post-exertional malaise. But if you're enjoying my life, don't forget to follow me, subscribe, whatever it's called, wherever you are. And if you can support me, that's totally great. If I stay another 10 minutes, we might make it to 1,000 views, which I haven't broken that since like the fall of 2024. Yes, Barbara is talking to me on another place. That other place. Well, there are several other places, although only one of them, I usually don't see many comments from any of the others. Thank you so much. Yay. Yaya. Thank you so much. And that was such a nice comment. Oh, hey, Pop Tarty. Hey, it's so great to see you. And thank you so much for 5 roses. I don't know if there was anything else I missed before that. They kind of scroll off the screen. But thank you so much. I really appreciate the love and support. And I'm so glad to have you back. And Grace, thank you for the rose. Your support keeps the songs coming, as I say. I'm not sure I know how to do that. Is that even possible? We need 17 more views to hit 1,000, which would be the first. I could just put the t-shirt, I could make a t-shirt out of the album cover, but I don't know. I was wondering if there'd be demand for that. I have Being Me merch. Have you seen it? I have Being Me, a t-shirt and a hoodie, and I have, I said that already. I have, A Ray of Hope Is Just Enough for Me from the song that I did earlier, Young Enough to Know Better. And I have Gratitude in a Heartbeat. Yes. Yes. The shirt says, I don't worry, I'm too busy being me, and it's a really cool design. Actually, I got to order one for myself because I want to wear that shirt. So it's a t-shirt and a hoodie. So yeah, it's on my website. Go there. Click the link in my profile. Of course, it's Seth Hillary Music or just SethHillary.com. Either one of those will work. Hillary with 1 L, of course, for those who don't know. guitar player from Ireland. I'm not sure what that is. Is that a song? But I do all original songs, and right now it's Yappy Hour. All right, I'm so glad to hear that. Right now it's Yappy Hour. I'm performing Yap music, so I don't. Oh, 3 more views and we hit 1,000. I'm probably going to end the live pretty soon, but I got to stay until we get at least 3 more views, right? Okay, we got another person just joined, so there's. Physically stop playing live. You know, yeah, I have, because actually, and it's so sad because there's actually this open mic like 5 minutes from my house. It used to be 10 minutes from my house, which is like incredibly close. There's no other open mic anywhere near me, but there's this one like right down the street. And then they moved it even closer. But after COVID, I stopped going. I went one time, and it was kind of, you know, in order to make sure I could play before getting too fatigued, I had to go first. And when you go first, there's nobody there. So I'm playing to an empty room pretty much. And if I wait, you know, I don't know how long I can wait before and plus, I don't want to get reinfected. So it's like I'm afraid to, you know, go out and into a bar without wearing, you know, without a mask. I don't know if I could sing with a mask on. Maybe I can, you know, I wore the mask, and then when I sang, I took it off. But I don't know if that's safe either. I don't know if I can sing through a mask. I used to work out in the gym through the mask. And then when I thought it was safe to take the mask off, that's when I got sick. But you know, live streaming is great. I actually reach more people through my live stream. Oh, we broke the 1,000 views. That's totally awesome. I really like this. This is great. I mean, I can't see the audience. The part I miss is really seeing the audience and interacting, and then I can hear them when they applaud. I can feel the reaction. But here I see the comments, and it's not the same, but it's great. I really appreciate all the comments. And you know, for a while, the comments were broken. Ask Mallory; she couldn't leave comments for a long time. But finally, I did something new, and it magically fixed the comments. Oh, the rich boy is here. If you're a really rich boy, well, not. But if you are a rich boy, please support me. Even if you're not a rich boy, I really appreciate the support. We need one more play for you for the live goal. Yes, I'm very yappy right now. It's Yappy Hour, and I'm yappy, and I hope you're all yappy. Doing Yap music. I'm now performing Yap music. So this is a type of original song, I suppose. My Yap music. And we got 35 new followers tonight, so please follow me if you're enjoying the live. If you're not already following me, or subscribe if it's called that wherever you are watching from. Oh, and the rich boy, thank you for the Let Him Cook. I really appreciate you. You're so awesome. Thank you so much for the love and support. Oh, and a donut. Thank you so much. Your support keeps the songs and the Yap music coming. And a bouquet! Thank you so much! I really appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I hope you'll come back. You know, I've been doing this Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 9 to 10 New York time. Next Sunday, I may try an afternoon live instead, or if I can do twice in one day. I don't know if I'm ready to try that. But please come back. I love playing my original songs for you. I also enjoy yapping with you, playing Yap music for you. But meanwhile, you can go to my website and you can hear my songs. You can download them and listen to them. And you can get my artist merch and sign up for the Seth Eds newsletter and join my Discord. All those things. Galvin, I should make you a moderator over in that other place too. Oh, you're in 3 places. I don't think I need one where you are now. I probably could use one in that other place. But the primary platform now, I usually avoid saying platforms and names of platforms because I don't want the algorithms to, but I'm near the end of my life, so I can say my primary platform is TikTok. But YouTube is a second. Oh, thank you, Flores. Thank you so much, and I'm pinning your comment. And I hope you have a great night, and I hope I see you again. And I'm so happy we got 1,000 views tonight, which is the most I've had since 2024. But we're still working on growing, Galvin remembers when we had 200 people in the room at a time. And it was growing, it was like, first it was like 50 people, then it was 75, then it was 100, then it started getting to be 200. And then something happened, and maybe it was when I got the light. It started slowly declining, and then the day that they shut down TikTok for one day, it just fell off a cliff. And it went from 20,000 total views to 200 in an hour. So now we're up to 1,000. That's progress. I know, the darn light. So even the agency, which does a really great job, they led me astray on that one. And I can't be sure it was the light, but when I turned the light off and darkened the background, the views started going up again. They're nowhere near where they were, but so it must have been the light and the camera. They also told me to get a new webcam, so I did both of those things. And I wonder if I were to use my old webcam, if I get more views, But if I still have it, and the difference in the picture quality is like really, really night and day. But I guess if I use the old webcam, people would really start to think I'm AI. But I'm wondering if I should try as an experiment. I was advised by my AI consultant not to do that. But what do they know, right? AI is wrong is wrong as often as it's right. So if I'm using AI to help me figure out like marketing strategies and stuff, whatever, which I do, a lot of times I'm like, no, this is what you just said doesn't make any sense, and you just contradicted yourself. And he's like, oh, you're right to push back on that. AI is really not very smart at all. I can't believe people are thinking it's going to take over for people. Maybe someday it will, but right now there's no way that AI is capable of taking over for people. It's just not. I feel a little guilty now when I use AI because I know it uses a lot of electricity and it's bad for the environment. But there's something. So I took a class after college. It was a college class. It was taught by Stanford University professors, but I took it online for no credit. It was a non-credit course on game theory. It was really interesting. They actually invited me to become a TA for that class, but I turned it down. I could have been a Stanford TA online, but I didn't want to. Not for that class. I did become a TA at another online class at Penn. But the thing about game theory, the reason I've thought of it, is there's something called the tragedy of the commons. So if I feel guilty that I'm using AI and it's bad for the environment, I could stop using AI. But guess what? That will do nothing because everybody else is using it. And my use of AI is a drop in the bucket. And so I lose out the benefit of using it, and everybody else continues to use it and get the benefit, and it doesn't solve any problem. I mean, the only way. So that's a, that's an example. In the class, they use an example of a lake or something, and if people use it, it pollutes the lake or something, and so the only way to keep the lake fresh and pristine is to have an enforcement mechanism, because if people can benefit from it, they will personally, even though it ruins it for themselves and everybody in the long run. So that's the thing that in game theory, they teach you that. Well, my label Rotown is just me and whatever I do to release my records. It's also my publishing company. It's called Rotown Music. And the reason I did that, so I started going to Nashville, I was doing country songs, I was writing country songs. And I started going to Nashville a lot. And they have this attitude, people from LA, it's really important. Nashville wants people from Nashville. But I was got myself sort of accepted in the community because I went pretty often. But when I started a publishing company, I wanted to pick a name that associated me with Nashville, and Music Row is, the place where all the music business happens in Nashville. So I thought Rotown was a good name, it rhymes with Motown. So I called myself Rotown Music, and that is the official name of my publishing company. And so when I started releasing my own stuff, I need a label for my record. I need a name for my record label, so I'll just use the same name that I use for my publishing company. Yeah, I don't know how much it helped me, but I used to mail cassettes back in the day, or CDs. Actually, it was started out with cassettes and then went to CDs, and I used to mail them out to publishers. And I don't know if it helped, but I had my logo. It said Rotown Music on the return address. I put the sticker for Rotown Music. So I don't know if that encouraged them to open my envelopes. And I also did this thing that I bought these. I found. So I used to send the cassettes and CDs in these 6x9, is it, envelopes? You can fold the lyric sheet in half and fit it in there with the cassette and a little padding so the cassette or CD doesn't break. And I decided, I went to this store and I did a little searching. I had to search around for this, but I found these bright green envelopes. So I bought a bunch of these bright, I think I still have some of them. And I would mail my stuff out in the bright green envelopes so that publishers would, first they'd see the bright green envelope. They get stacks of stuff. So they'd see the bright green envelope and maybe they'd be curious to open that one first. And then if they'd seen them before, they would start to know, oh yeah, this is me with the bright green envelope. So it was sort of a trademark thing. And I picked green. There were a few colors I could have picked from. At first I started using gold envelopes because I wanted a gold record. But that wasn't that different from the regular manila envelopes. It didn't have as much contrast. So I thought, green is the color of money. So I'm going to use green envelopes. Well, the music industry is pretty tough. It's worse than pretty tough. It's like, I've told the story. I think I would have made it if I didn't mess things up on my own, especially with this one anxiety attack. I don't know if you've heard my song Echo Canyon. I think I might have played it last time. But there were two songs. I went to this publisher and I'd been meeting with this guy regularly. It was always hard to get a hold of him, but then one day out of the blue he called me and we set up a meeting and he asked me to rewrite these two songs, and one of them was Echo Canyon. And I went home and I disagreed with him. The Echo Canyon was perfect the way it was. And he wanted me to change the part of the song that's the best thing about it. But it's like, hey, I'm trying to get this publishing deal. So it's competitive isn't even the word. But I went and did the rewrite anyway. And I went home and I did the rewrites, both of the rewrites he asked for. And all I had to do was call him and tell him, hey, I got the rewrites. But I just got an anxiety attack. And I talked myself out of calling him because there was this event he was going to be at in a week from now. And I thought, well, I'll just see him there. And that was a big mistake. And then I found out the following week they'd signed 3 writers and I was not one of them. So that's one of the ways I sabotaged my songwriting career. There are other ways too, but that was the biggest one. But there are others. Anyway. Oh, wow. That's awesome. So maybe he can give you advice. He could probably give you better advice than I could. Anyway, I think it's time. It's time to end the live. I see there are now just people have left. Many people have left. I don't see a lot of new people coming in. And I'm tired. So